Be right there, people. Alright, see what's going on here today, people. Be right with. Woo! 420! 420, people! Woo! 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 Alright. There we are. Hey, how's it going? Happy 420 to you. Oh, Coconut Crab, Griffione, Venical Fab Gaming. How you doing there? Good to see you, Griffonia, Senor Cinema, Venical Fab Gaming. Loving you back. Tactical Soup. Howdy, howdy. Philip, what's up? Hey, Time Traveler. Long time no see. Good to see ya. How you doing? Nice, nice, nice. 420. Hope all is well down there in Florida. I saw that you did a move there because of various things, and keep on squatting, bro. Keep on squatting. Tony Johnson, howdy, howdy. Happy 420. Griffione, as I said. Okay. Oh, speaking in tongues, look out. Hey, yeah, okay. Derek Perkins, how you doing? Oh, hi, Katie. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, ha ha ha. Nice. Yay. Ha ha. Good deal. Taste, how you doing? Soup. Harris. Teeter, guitar player. Wow, a lot of love. Death is loving me. Fantastic. Wow. Okay. Death. Death waits for no one. Death don't have no mercy in this land. Okay, all caught up there, pretty much. So that is happening. Sarah Meek, good morning to you. Pennsylvania primaries, thank you, High Point operator. Appreciate that. And let's get down to the business, the serious business of drinking coffee. Of course, it's high noon. Most of you know that. Maybe some don't. There's so many new people coming in through. I don't even want to say. But anyway, Nordic Forest Systems in the house. Okay, we're drinking coffee. Jack and Joe are here in the house. Hello. Yeah, hope you're enjoying that carrot juice. Jack is a big proponent of drinking lots and lots and lots of carrot juice for medicinal purposes. So, and I don't know if he's turned orange yet, but I don't. Maybe that is the Trump thing. Maybe Donald Trump loves the orange carrot juice so hard that he is turning orange. We do not know. Hopefully, we'll all come out in trial. Yeah, death. I am running. I've been in a couple primaries, and so yeah. Surprised the word isn't out, but you know how the fucking public is in the media. Okay, we got a serious discussion about carrots and carrot juice in the chat, so that's really good. Sam Samerson's loves carrots. There you go. Rob is ready for his lethal marshmallow guns coming right up. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, 420 people, 420, Jesse Field, music and games. We are getting into it. We are talking about, or referring to, not talking about, but we're just simply referring to carrot juice and carrots. All right, Lulu, waiting for 840. You're going to be twice as high. Got to love that shit. How you doing? Kozak, I already am president. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay, Sig P320, sure you can, but it's going to fire marshmallows, but lethal ones at that. Dr. Waterloo wishing us a happy 420 to all us humans. Caleb Smith, howdy. Legal for ponies to consume. Yes, we'll be able to consume ponies. Ponies will be able to consume us, and we'll all smoke weed together. Okay, Jesse Field, how you doing? Yes, good, nice, wonderful. All you people with your multiple comments, I'm loving it. Thank you very much for the engagement, such as it is. And my coffee is hot, and so am I. When will the bill mandating carrot farm and backyards be passed? Well, I think the real question is, when are we going to be able to genetically modify mixed carrots and weed? 420. Let's make all. Can we smoke our carrots? I want to be able to smoke carrots. I want to be able to get high when I eat carrots. Mr. Rat, I would love to come to Romania. Romania is fucking awesome. I love Romania. Me and my wife went to Romania back in 1998, and we went to Dracula's castle there. And the mountains there are fucking so dramatic, and it's really really nice. Senor Cinema, yes, sorry, I'm married. I've been married for 37 years now. Me and my wife live in a little house in the woods up here in Massachusetts, and loved Romania, loved it. A lot of horse and carts, a lot of pony based economy shit going on. You can use a carrot as a weed pipe. Thank you, Taste. That was a very good connection there. Surprised I didn't think of it. Can you make a pony pipe? Yes, you can. I think you put the pony in its weed in its mouth and suck on its ass. I'm not really sure. Moose and Lama, I am running worldwide, baby, worldwide, all over this great big world of ours. Cannabis use for military personnel? Yes, of course. That enigma. Why not? William Belrose, how you doing? Dick Dastardly enthusiast. Name I hadn't heard in quite some time. I mean, Dick Dastardly, of course. Very famous American cartoon anti-hero. Power Warm, 024. Been to Montana? Yes, I have. Montana was great. Been to it all. Been done it all. In fact, let's see. Oh, Jack, where were we when that whole police line, when the police tried to chase us off the street from the festival, and I got in front of all the cop lines and pretended that I was in charge of all the cops? That was funny. Um, all right, you can vote for me in Germany. I don't see why not. Most amazing top six. Hello. Yeah, happy 420, everybody. Green country agroforestry. You're getting all aggro there, but I don't think you should be so mad at the forest, dude. Oh, okay, Harris Teeter, guitar player. Go learn some guitar and play me a song. Play me one of them songs. Missoula, been to Missoula for sure. I think I even got a little media attention there in Missoula. We were there for some festival or another. Hi, J-I-A-I, pronounced hi, hey, hi, ho, hey, I reckon. Umach is not German or a homie. Okay, very good, thank you. Thanks for that clarification. Jesse Fide, I don't know if I will be featured on the Young Turks, but if you type in Young Turks and Vermin Supreme, I did give an interview to the Young Turks in New Hampshire in January, and that is on the internet. All right. Will the military implement hamster-powered helicopters? Yes, they will. Google changed my name without asking. Good for you. All right. Most amazing top six. Haven't seen you in live stream in years. No, pretty much every Saturday. I've missed a few here and there, but every fucking Saturday for fucking years now, I've been doing this little show, High Noon with Vermin Supreme, and gets better every day. Got some tincture, power on. Happy 420 to you, David Thomas. 15 milligrams. Jack Tinker, THC, drinking weed today. All right, amazing. Enjoy your shatter and hash. Thank you. Green com. Agroforestry. It all makes sense. I understand that. That and gravity. Okay, I'm going to close my door. It's a little chilly in here. Going to go microwave my coffee. Going to go nuke it up. But in the meantime, I think it's 420, so I'll smoke a little weed first. Because why the hell not, right? Let's get this party fucking started. Woo-hoo! Window view. Right out the door. I think that showed at the door. All right, I guess I can flip it around. There's like what's going on outside the door for Power Wham 024. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, back to the inside of the shack. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a little rainy out. That's why I'm inside the shack today. Many of you know that this is my alternative location for 420 people. Woo! Got the weed, man. Who will be the lucky bud? Who will be the lucky bud? William Bellarose, that's a very good question, and I never did find my key. I am going to have to make some copies. That is a very curious thing. It just sort of disappeared. Wow. Okay. Got the weed in there. Got a few sugar leaves hanging off. That's just the way I roll. Grow my own, and the sugar leaves don't bother me one bit. They're fine. Maybe a metal detector. Making a copy is probably easier than buying a metal detector. All right, let's do it. 420 people. Woohoo! Oh, let's see. Somebody. I will allow that. Marshmallow. I don't know what that comment really means, but I will allow it until I find out something other. Anyway, once again, of course, this is the Vermin Supreme Chillum. It is shaped like a boot. It is made by our good friends out there at Liquid Rainbow Glass. And things are looking good here. So let's And it is available maybe at vermin2024.com. Vermin2024.com. Check it out. Is it available? Should be available. Better be available. Or we'll make it available soon. Okay. All right. Woohoo! Interesting enough, Marshmallow, your comment was held for review. So I had to review that comment and make sure that it was suitable. I think we do ship to Canada. Drop me a note if you want on the side. I can hook you up because I know because of our merch store is run through the campaign. It is considered a political contribution, and we can only accept political contributions from the U.S. But I guess we could just discount that. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Well, no clickbait. Aren't you kind? Thank you there, kiddo. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're happening. Okay, happy 420, everybody. Oh, well, Jay, hi. Check this shit out. It is the floating severed head of Vermin Supreme hatchet pipe with a toothbrush stem. Now, that's pretty fucking cool. Ace is the place, as we say, as the local hardware store jingle goes. Ace is the place. And Ace, that's okay. I'm sure he'll get over it. There are other issues that are a bigger concern than that. So yeah. So don't you fret. Don't you fret. I believe that your dad will get over it. And of course, many people vote for me because it is contrarian, because it does yank people's chains. And, that's part of it. That's a little bit part of it. It happens sometimes. So just, have your dad give me a call. I'll tell him everything's okay, not to be mad at you. Zephyr Roses, thank you. You're very kind. Liking my beard. Mr. Vermin, do you watch shows on television? We watched a series called Sweet Tooth on Netflix. That was sort of nice. Generally, me and my wife, we watch TV on our computer. It's true. She leans towards soaps and dating bachelorette type shows, and I have to listen to that shit, unfortunately. But I turn up the radio, so I have to listen to it. But maybe that's a little bit too much information. But back in the day, yeah, I watched television, and yeah, don't watch too much anymore. But that's okay. It's okay. But let me tell you this. If you have not seen the movie, the documentary movie, Who is Vermin Supreme? Check it out. Who is Vermin Supreme? Vermin Supreme, An Outsider Odyssey. Type in the phrase An Outsider Odyssey, Odyssee, I believe, and Vermin Supreme. Those are your keywords in YouTube. You're on YouTube, so you type in those phrases, and you will get to see the most amazing documentary based on my life up to that point. Who is Vermin Supreme? An Outsider Odyssey. You definitely should. Please do. Greene County Agroforestry has a fun botanical fact of the day. Canadensis is used in taxonomy to describe something that grows in North America. Wow! Thank you. Thank you. I feel terribly informed. William Bellerose. Yes, Becky watches the fucking games, the football games, the Michigan games, for sure. Dr. Waterloo, am I reading anything? I have a short stack that I'm trying to get to. I have one book that I'm halfway read, and I want to read again. It's called Radically Republican, and by David Price. And he wants to have me do a commercial for it. So I'm trying to read that book to do a commercial for it. So that's exciting. Pay me money to do a commercial for some book called Radically Republican. I'll take it. Well, thank you, J.I. or Hi or Jai. Let's go, Blue Barbu. Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders of the West. That's pretty close, right? Go blue. No clickbait. Wow. Are you secretly a magical wizard? I believe I'm out. I'm not down low on being a wizard. So Denise Dork. Yes, I am secretly. I'm not so secretly a magical wizard. Please unsubscribe. Do ponies have to follow age restrictions in movies? No, we just put blinders on them and cover their ears at the dicey parts. Because, of course, in movie theaters, will have to be completely redesigned. So you can ride your pony in, and it would be more like a drive-in, I guess, with your pony. How does that work for you? Illegal pony farming, I must be against it if it's illegal. The Flaming Atom and those pony mills. Of course, during the transition times, there will be allowances. There will be allowances. Got to get the ponies. Got to make enough ponies. Red Will. What do I think about all the gender mood that is going on with children? Don't you think it's lunacy? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a very interesting thing that's going on. Is it just another subculture? Is it another form of rebellion, or is it something more? Is society ready to embrace people who realize that they have been born in a different fashion? Is it the time in our society, in our culture, that we can embrace, that we can accept that the spectrum of gender, sex, etc., is fluid, is flexible, and it can be things other than just a penis or a vagina. So it's, yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's mildly concerning in some ways, but on the other hand, it's incredible and amazing. So you know, I mean, I don't think it's you know, people who do it because it's cool, because it's like it's the new emo thing. Oh, I used to be a goth, but now I'm a trans. That's a little dicey. But for people who are genuinely experiencing gender dysphoria and need to get to the bottom of that and figure shit out, maybe this is the best time for them, because they can get the treatment that they need, the medical treatments to allow them to live their most authentic life. And yes, I suppose the small minority, or I don't even know the stats, but some people do have regrets for doing such things, making such a irreversible choice, if you will. But that's something that we all have to live with, making choices and its consequences. Yeah, Jai, that's pretty. Yeah, it's not your body, it's not your child, it's not your you know, you got your opinion, and leave others be. I think so. Kami Thong Hoots Sharon, thank you. Very, very entertaining. Zombies, Marshmallow, thank you. Let's get back to the real issues of the world. Zombies. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, everybody's body is different. People go on diets. People have like breast enlargement surgeries. People have breast reduction surgeries. People have breast removed because they're cancerous and things. So humans, circumcision, which I don't approve of, but it happens every fucking day, everywhere in America. You know, there's these things. I mean, yeah, you can call it mutilation, and but it is what it is. Let's smoke more weed. Let's not dig myself in a big old hole here. Oh, thank you very much. Idaho treff fishing on giraffes. I think that's fair, Norman Mendez. I mean, why not, right? If you have a giraffe and you want to go fish on your giraffe, yes. Getting high on giraffes. Toke, smoke. Ace, thank you. You're very kind. Go to Vermin 2024, vermin2024.com, which is my website for the election, and you can volunteer or donate. Thank you. Schronkel, we are working on it really, really hard. Read my book, I Pony, Blueprint for New America, for a look at the future. Wow. Every day, it's this. Thank you, Hi. Well, I'm getting stoned. I can feel myself getting sedated because many of you who watch the show, you know that the first half hour is generally drinking coffee and then smoking weed. And then about halfway through that, I get a little stoned and start to space out. You know, maybe it's subtle, maybe it's not. Tristan Considine, it stands for all that is good in America. The boot does. Kit Kat, how you doing? Thank you for your support. Mathis, yes, we can hook Canada up with ponies and Mexico too. Jack Tinker, too serious, I guess. Yeah. I mean, because, once I start talking, then I'm a little bit of pontificating, and then I'm looking at different sides of the issues, and then I'm trying to, cover my bases on all the various sides of the issues, and then I'm undermining the one side of the issue while I'm undermining the other side of the issue, and there is that. That is a big difference between conservatives and liberals. I've been told that conservatives are very concrete, very literal, and see it one way. But, liberals, because they got that empathy thing going, they look at the other sides of the issues, which I think is good. You should look at all the sides of the issues, and you should find out what the arguments that your opponents are using at the very least, so you can argue against those points effectively. Hey, Kami Thong Hoots. Woo, yeah. Veronica Feb Gaming, still with us. That's pretty good. Most people tune in and out pretty quickly. Hippo Rex, thank you. 420. And El Gap, thank you. And let's see. We have a pretty light audience today. We're sort of back to regular numbers, which is curious. Algorithms could have changed up. I mean, the algorithms were going fucking berserk not too long ago. Sophie Lynch, what is my opinion on abortion? My opinion on abortion is that my opinion should not be forced upon anyone. I believe that the government should stay out of it. I believe that the original, the Libertarian Party plank from 2020 on abortion, which stated to the effect that abortion is a personal issue. I believe it's a personal issue between a woman and her physician. And I don't believe anybody else should be involved. I don't believe the government should certainly not be involved. And that is all. So I totally support 100% the right to choose. And it's a woman's choice. It's not mine. It's not yours unless you're a woman who's pregnant. You can scream about dead babies all day long, and you'll get dead baby jokes. When abortion became legal, dead baby jokes became a thing because that was the dark humor that was needed at that time. So also, while you're here, be sure to look up the McRib. Type in Vermin Supreme, McRib, and you will see a pretty funny video of me having a lot of fun with some protesters who were holding up some giant mangled fetus photos. So do it to it. In fact, in the 2020 Libertarian Party cycle, when I was a Libertarian, when I was running as a Libertarian, I was the only candidate of about a dozen that clearly supported a woman's right to choose. All the other candidates were pretty fucking wishy-washy or against it. Now I'm getting stoned. Hannes, when I become president, will I make an American Union that they're not as show the EU not as cool as they think? We might do that. Yes, yeah, definitely, totally. Cuba, Mexico, and Canada, and all of the nations within. Actually, yeah. Let's just make it the EU, and we'll start in America, and we'll start by, because we recognize the native tribes, a number of native tribes are federally recognized as separate entities, separate nations within this country. if they were willing and interested, I would entertain the thought that we could be the Union of America, and we would join with all of the native nations with which many we have treaties, most of which we have treaties which the United States has broken repeatedly. And yes, I do support going back and reinstating the original lands to the original people, because it was a contract signed by the United States of America, a legal entity. Thank you very much. Oh, he's pontificating again. Damn it! Vermin's pontificating! Call me. Okay, go toe hell. Call me Thong Boots and Sharon. You and your doctor can go to toe hell. And I believe that toe hell is a place where you have a bunion or an ingrown toenail forever. It's terrible. So you're right. You don't want to get on the wrong side of the toe god, because you could end up in toe hell. Thank you, Commie Thong Boots. Sure. Nathan Wars, how you doing? Johnny Bright, what's happening? Good for you. Happy 420. Let's keep on the keep on the focus. Get a little distracted here with fucking controversies, man. Let's keep it up. 420. Smoke weed. Love the weed. That's all. Big fan of the weed, man. Here in the state that I live in, weed is legal. Weed is a legal substance, and we can grow our own and smoke our own. And Michael Brown, do you have any beard tips? Don't shave. There you go. That'll help you grow a beard if you stop shaving. Yes. Tristan, whatever guys you're talking about. Mathis, the McRib is back. That's it. That's the one. The McRib is back. Vermin Supreme. Rob Patillo. Probably one of the most effective and funny-ass fucking comedy protest bits that we've ever done. Check that shit out. Tristan Constantine, what about the McPony? Yes, delicious, nutritious, low in calories. Will it bring back the monarchy? I'm going to bring that back up the panarchy. Fazbear Entertainment, since you asked. Machine Gun Nasty. What is my stance on the U.S. support for Israel? Well, I, for one, am foursquare and 7 years ago pretty much against that shit. No. I think they have gone way beyond defensive retribution and are in full-out genocide. And I don't believe the U.S. should be involved in that. Not that we haven't before. Not that we haven't been directly involved in flattening entire fucking cities and populations. See Fallujah, for example. See Vietnam, for example. But enough about the what-about-ism. Let's just say the reality of the real now is that, yes, your taxpayer dollars are being spent and given to Israel, and they are using that to fucking destroy, murder, genocide, whatever you want to say, in whatever terms you want to put it in. But let's just say they are fucking killing a lot of fucking children, destroying the infrastructure of. I mean, yeah, okay. They have legitimate defense concerns, but oh no, he's pontificating. Okay. See, you asked a question. You got me pontificating. So let's get back down to the real nitty-gritty here. A 52-state solution. We need a 52-state solution right now. We need to import Israel to the United States. We need to move them over here. We need to move Palestine over to the United States of America here. We need to put Israel in Wyoming, somewhere in Wyoming, and probably Palestine somewhere in Texas. That's just the way I see it. They just need some breathing room, and everything will be better. The American flag industry will have a major shot in the arm, and it'll be great. God bless America. Thank you very much. Okay, Machine Gun Nasty. Don't ask me that question again, motherfucker. Get me all worked up and shit. It's 420. We're supposed to be concentrating on smoking weed. We're not supposed to be thinking about, like, things. All right. I guess we're smoking weed and thinking about things. AB, Bricks and Custom, stance on the Palestine genocide. I think I just covered that. Thank you very much. All right. Smoke a little more weed. Then I'm going to totally go microwave my coffee. I'm just going to leave you hanging here. And, shit. What the fuck? Marshmallow. What do I think about rewilding? I like rewilding. I like it very much. Of course, the thing about letting nature take over is, of course, well, not of course, but the invasive species that have taken hold in most environments are giving the native plants a real struggle for the money. So active rewilding might actually involve tearing out and taking out a lot of the invasive species and then replacing them with native species. So that's rewilding, not just letting nature take over, although ultimately it's up to fucking nature. United Countries of America, Carmithong. All right. Fazbear Entertainment. Hey, Fazbear Entertainment. How you doing? Yeah, sorry about that. My personal opinions slipped out there. Sometimes people, because once again, of course, this show is generally based on the prompts, and I like the show because people give me questions, they ask me things, how I feel on things, and I talk about things. But one thing that I'm not is I'm not a podcasting fucking pundit. I don't think, I'm not saying that I have the best ideas. These are just the ideas that I have, and they're, whatever, make up your own fucking mind. Okay, do you think we should fix the Earth's problems, like global warming and stuff, before we try to explore other planets? Yes. Yes, Venical Gaming? Yes. Yes, I do. Ah, Norman Mendez. That's fucking true, too. I mean, pretty much. I mean, in the United... in the United Countries of America, United Nations of America, yes, it makes sense. In that hypothetical, theoretical, imaginary world, yeah, for sure. Honker duties, you betcha. Ha ha ha. Norma Mendez, Sarah Meek for Secretary of State. I think she's working hard, man. This live is fire. Thank you, Hippo Rex. Appreciate that. And the comments are moving slowly so I can get to them, which in previous episodes, no, it hasn't been the case. Co-joined twins, me and Trump. Turg Birkin, good question. I can neither confirm nor deny that at this time. Export the zombies to Australia. That makes a certain amount of sense. As we all know, zombies can't really swim, and it takes them forever to walk on the ocean floor, and by that time, the fish have pretty much eaten them. Yeah, Google changed my mind, knows what that fucking ingrown toenail shit's about. All right, I'm not too far behind, so I'm just going to start at the end and work my way back. Aratiki, yeah, either that or I could just be queen. I could be queen. I mean, the queen of UK is the queen of Canada, so that's a start. And then we could invade the US. So let's say it's a backdoor way to take over US, UK take over US. Thank you very much. United States exit. Oh, yes, Green County Agroforestry. Did you ever see the Bruce Dern movie, Silent Running? Check that out. Yeah, if anybody's interested in sci-fi and like that, check out this movie called Silent Running. I believe it's from the 70s. It's got Bruce Dern in it. It's got these cute little droids way before fucking Star Wars. It's very, very cool. If you haven't seen it, look it up, find it. Silent Running, Bruce Dern. No spoiler alerts, but it's about humanity's move to the other planets. Prince of Wales, thank you, Pallas Athena. I accept your invitation. And thank you, Rid Coburn. I am the queen. God save the queen, or dog save the queen, as you like. Sophie Lynch, my boot does not give me headaches. Well, occasionally, the whole project gives me headaches, but it's not just the boot. Yeah, the boot's just part of it. Okay. Undo. Okay. Let's see. Thoughts on the fall of Babylon. LGAP, good question. The fall of Babylon. Luckily, it got back up and brushed its knees off. Babylon is back, baby. Babylon is back. Okay. Happy 420, Ramona Flowers. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping by. It's been a little bit. Red Will. Kanye West, definitely crazy. And I don't think I'm going to make him my vice president because not only is he crazy, but he seems to have embraced fucking all sorts of fascist and racist ideas. Thank you very much. Jay, hi. How long did it take my grow my beard? The last time I had a naked chin was in 1979. 1979. Chocolate-covered ponies for everyone. Felly, I like it. I like it. This is a 420 marathon until we end it. So there you go. I guess I could stop back in. I mean, for every 1,000 views, I get $1. And so there's that. And super chats. Don't forget super chats, people. You can super chat. And if you super chat, I love you more. That's what I'm saying. Because I know most of you are just like casually browsing through and, you know, whatever. And it's free, of course. It's free to you. But now that I've monetized it, this is a perfect opportunity for you to give me your money. Now, why? Why would you do that? That's a very important question. And I'm very glad you asked. And the fact of the matter is, there's not a really good reason. Why should you give me your money? I mean, you may as well be asking me, Vermin, why don't you give me your money? Why don't I give you my money? Because I don't have a lot. And maybe I have more than you. Maybe you have more than me. I don't know. I mean, there's no way to, we're not about like redistributing wealth, but nonetheless, some people doing okay. Some people got houses and jobs and not so many debts or don't care or have money to burn or trust funders, whatever. Nothing against any of those classes of people. But I was just saying that you can super chat me, people. Go ahead, try it out. It's a lot of fun. Your comment gets lit up in a color. I don't know if you get to choose the color that your comment is in. Maybe you do. I don't know. Anyway, just thought I'd mention that. Because we've been doing pretty good past couple weeks. People have been like really generous, quite frankly. And yay, help pay our bills. Felly, thank you. I really appreciate that. I never got one of those, so that's cool. And yeah, crypto trader, we do need a crypto whale. How about that? Cryptocurrency, I guess, make it legal tender as anything. It seems to be something that people agree upon. I don't really totally grok it. I mean, I grok it enough, but you know, it is as much a Ponzi scheme as fiat currency. I mean, it's all crazy, right? Oh! So, Jack, back to your earlier question, is it if it's a telethon, it's not doing real well at all. We did I emceed a telethon for the water crew for the Rainbow Gathering this summer, and we raised like over $1,000 in 3 hours, and that was pretty amazing. And quite frankly, we are going to need to raise some money because we got some freaking bills and we got some expenses coming up. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, look at this, friends. Oh, will you look at, we just got a $5 super chat. Let's see. And, Anonymity Smith. Anonymity Smith, I just want to thank you very much, personally, from the bottom of my boot, for your very generous gift. Thank you. Happy holidays, Lord Supreme. As always, a hospitable home with steak dinner and cannabis awaits me the next time I'm changing the pronouns, I hope you don't mind, are in Omaha. I don't think that's a pronoun. Nebraska. Thank you, Anonymity Smith. Do me a big favor, if you will, if you could drop me a note at TOUR at vermin2024.com. TOUR at vermin2024.com. And that goes for anybody out here today watching this show. I am always looking to put together, my next tour or next year's tour. And how that works is randomly generated leads, such as people like you reach out to me, or I reach out to them. Hey, who wants to do a thing? And I put a push pin on the map. And then when I have enough push pins, 3 or 4 or 5 in a row, I start to look really closely at putting a tour together in that area. I don't know. I know there's a lot of musicians out there, a lot of people in bands, and a lot of comedians, and a lot of people who do tours, burlesques, and all sorts of performers out there. And I appreciate you all. And you know how much trouble it can be to put together a tour. I mean, it usually takes somebody who's either a booker to book it for you for a percent, and that's fair. And I think that's they certainly earn that. Because if you ever book the thing, then it's like you see it. It's like, oh, that's a lot of work, and a lot of people flake and all that shit. So thank you, Omaha, Nebraska. So drop me a line, TOUR at vermin2024.com if you want to have me do my show for you and campaign in your town. And even more so important, if you are a college student. Now, if you're a college kid, well, we got to talk, because I am a college-speaking guy. A college-speaking guy. That means I talk to colleges. It means colleges pay me a pretty nice piece of cake of that sweet, sweet student loan money to come and do my thing. And, they fly me out. They put me up, food vouchers, and we hang out and do my show. It's a whole lot of fun. Totally a whole lot of fun. And, of course, sometimes that's part of the tour. Sometimes it's a standalone. It doesn't really matter. But check that shit out. And, yeah, TOUR at vermin2024.com if you want Vermin Supreme to come to your town or your college campus. Yay. Okay. See another super, super duper chat coming up here. So I'm going to press that button here. And I apologize. It seems, this gets a little crass because I'm essentially whoring out my fucking podcast to people who put up the money to chat, and there I am. But fuck it. That is the way that this little thing works. And if you throw me a couple bucks, I guess I give you a little bit more love and attention. But I love you all the same. Let me, don't get me wrong. Okay, we have a bing, ding, 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 ding. Senior Cinema, a big $6.69. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Let's see. Senior Cinema says, love from Tampa. Thank you. We did not make it down to Tampa this year. We do like Tampa. We were in Tampa for the 2012 presidential convention there. I believe it was the Democrats. And that was a whole lot of fun because the Occupy movement was still in full swing. So we had the occupiers down there in Tampa, and we had marches on Ybor City, and news reports of that time identified me as leader of the Occupy movement because I was so obvious, and everywhere you looked, there I was, and where they were. So that was funny, and it was real funny because the cops thought that too, because I had a bullhorn. And because I had a bullhorn and I was talking to people, for some fucking reason, they all thought that I was in charge. And I used that to my advantage, of course. to help keep things peaceful. I mean, the protesters knew that I was not fucking the leader or anything of that sort, but when the cops do, I am able to use that to do whatever talking to them that I have to do, and it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, really, because sometimes they really think that I'm in charge and treat me like I'm in charge. Anyway, Tampa, very good. In fact, oh, right, I did. I appeared on your radio show. Yes. Oh, it was the RNC. Yes. Yes, it was. Do you have a copy of that? Is there a link to it? Did you record it? Who knows? But if you did, send me a link. That would be a pretty interesting little time capsule there. And I would like to enter it into the presidential library. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. So that's cool. That sounds really nice. Okay, Senor Cinema. So do that. Send me a link. Send me a link either through the Facebook or the Twitter or TOUR at verminsupreme.com. Thank you, Senor Cinema. And say hello to all our other friends down there because that was amazing. Do you remember that march we did with the disco ball and the dance party at Ybor City? And let's see, I remember debating a giant Mitt Romney puppet. A lot of crazy memories. I should write them down before I die and they're lost forever, like pony pee down the drain or toothbrush in the rain. Okay, gonna thank you, Senor Cinema. Let's see, how do I make that one go away? Jack Tinker 999, the upside down Devil's number. Whoa! Well, thank you, Jack. I like the number. Happy 420 to you. 420 would have worked, but I appreciate that. And, I love you, and I couldn't love you more. I mean, $10, man, that's a lot of monetary love right there. But, and once again, of course, people, you can buy my love with these super chats. But, Jack, you did not have to do that. You have my heart, and you have my love. And now I guess I owe you $9.99 more love. Dude, I'll see if I can find it. I'll see if I'll work on that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Jack. Very kind. And if anybody can match that, well, goodness, you got $10 worth of love, minus a penny. I get a penny for your change. And let's see, did I miss? Okay. One from Tampa. Okay, I'm scrolling. Oh, Jack Tinker. Oh, there's the question. When's the last time you had all three boots on? When have I ever worn three identical boots at once? I'm going to have to try that sometime. I have never worn three identical boots at once. And I think we might have to make that happen. Maybe if we get enough super chats, we can buy some more boots and do one of those shows where we open the boxes, because apparently people really like that shit. So I hear. And, yeah. Oh, wonderful. Sarah Meek is thanking you, the audience, today for not being a bunch of fucking dickheads. That's mighty swell. We did have a little bit of a dickhead problem every so often. It's so easy to be a dickhead on the internet. You pop in places and then you say fucking terrible shit. And then it's like, okay, this person is a terrible person. And like, well, thank you for letting us know that you're a terrible person. We are going to fucking mute you and delete your comment. And some people get off on that. And some people think that's what trolling is. And that's just a very weak fucking excuse for trolling. You know what I'm saying? I mean, trolling should be done from a place of love and bring smiles. And, being a fucking jerk. I mean, that's like fucking prank phone calls when you call somebody up and just be an asshole. Anyway, 420, that's right, it's 420. Here's Instinct. Happy 420. Am I going to Porkfest this year? Instinct, Thank you very much for asking. That is a very good question, and I don't know, and I will tell you why. Because I am not fully healed from my experience as a libertarian candidate in 2020. I have not fully processed it 100%. And of course, when I was running for the libertarian nomination, I went into it with very open mind, almost more than an open mind. It wasn't more than open. It was like willfully ignorant. I went into the 2020 campaign cycle seeking the Libertarian Party nomination with a willfully ignorant place of being. And what I mean by that is I went there and I knew that, yes, the LP, if I was going to work with libertarians, there was going to be, I would be ultimately adjacent to fascist adjacent, because there is that slight overlap and sometimes not so slight overlap. And so I attended, over a year, almost 2 years worth of libertarian events without wanting to know people's dirty laundry, bad attitudes, terrible opinions, terrible takes. And, I had to be there because to be successful in that project, I had to be open. And the idea was that I, as a candidate, my job was to make people like me. My job was to connect with people, ideally individually, ideally as a delegate, and, bring them over, sway them over. And so, generally, if I know somebody's a dirtbag or a piece of shit, I don't really want to sit there and talk to them so much. And so, when I went into this project, yeah, I just didn't want to know anybody's business. But after, the whole thing was over, I did know a lot of people's business, and I did not like it. And it was just like, fuck that shit. And then, of course, with the Mises takeover and the huge rightward shift of the party because of the takeover, it became politically untenable for me to be affiliated with it. Okay, I mean, I rage quit once when they dropped the anti-bigotry plank at the 22 convention. At the and then I had to rage quit again when Angela put on that Rage Against the War event, when they started, because there's a lot of heat coming down about the Scott Ritter pedophile being brought in as a speaker, and all the fucking Russian apologists and Hinkle and Horton and what the fuck ever. And this is purely inside baseball, and I apologize for that. But I rage quit. I had to rage quit again, and I called them all a bunch of names and pedo apologists, and because not everybody knew I was fucking quit the party. So I had to, and then that got some coverage in Newsweek. Check that out. Former candidate torches Libertarian Party. It was that sort of pretty much covered it. And so now I have found that I can't really casually or happily or carefree fashion attend libertarian events or spaces so much. And I met so many beautiful people, and I made so many strong connections, and I really made some wonderful friends, and are still in touch and still working with many wonderful people, most of them former Libertarian Party, because let's face it, the 20% of the delegates and the voters and the 20% support that I had ultimately in the 2020 campaign, most of those people fucking split when the fucking bad attitude, fucking crazy fucking Twitter talking fucking bullshit took over. So as far as Porkfest goes, it might be a few more years before I can really just sort of breeze on in there and be a personality and be, Vermin Supreme. Hi, everybody. Loving you all. It's beautiful to be here. In fact, instead of being there and like, hi, it's great to be here. Love all you, except for you, motherfucker over there. Except for you, motherfucker over there. Except for you and you and you. Sorry. Um, it's like I've explained previously on previous editions. Nah, that's enough. That's enough for that one. I got all the super chats to go for. Instinct, thank you very much. Got me going. Bing, ding, 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 ding. It's 4:20. Can we stay on topic? Jesus, Vermin, you're fucking bringing us down. All right, Jay, hi. Thank you very much. I appreciate your very generous super chat here. I think as humans, we'll never agree on everything, but we should always champion honest, well-hearted people. All the best to you. Vermin, if you did a Conan the Barbarian watch-along, that would be great. The one with Arnold. I don't, watch-alongs. I'm not even sure what that is. Can I do that? I'm not sure. That sounds very good. It sounds like I would need a steam yard or something. All right. All right. Well, as I can see, we Instinct 420. Sorry, I hope I didn't bum you out there on that one. Just okay. All right. Wow. Well, looks like it's stopped raining out. So that's exciting. And it's Saturday. Jessica Starr, how you doing? Spritchland, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. Eliza 1210. Let's see. Oh, are you going to be getting it up all day? Literally a fucking horse. Good question. Thank you very much. Nimble Games, you have to work your way into it. Do I recommend a boot for everyday mortals? You might want to start out with a shoe. Or a flip-flop or a croc. I saw recently some guy, an artist, printed out a giant croc that he could wear on his head. You might want to look at one of them. Oracle Jane, thank you very much. I still got my lifetime membership, and I still want to fuck with them a little bit. But, yeah... Tell your viewers what to click and play. Everyone watches their own copy. Jay, hi. Hi, Jai. Hi, you live stream, tell your viewers when to click play, and everyone watches their own copy. I'm still not really grokking how that works. Are they opening up like two windows on their computer and watching one and commenting on the other? How does that work? Because I would love to do that with my my movies for sure. Paradox Face, how you doing? Hello again to you. Yeah, okay, a live stream watch party. Let's do it, people. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. Maybe May Day or something. Let's pick something out. Maybe we'll get some super chats going. We'll turn into a telethon. That sounds like a real simple freaking way to do things. Mike, happy 420 to you. Thank you very much. Happy 420, everybody. Ding, 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 ding. Ernest J. Maple, happening. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sarah Meek Meek. Let's explain that. And Sarah Meek Meek, we should talk about the possibility of figuring some way to produce some down and dirty, quick and easy, low rent content streams, and that sounds like one of them. That totally sounds like something that we could totally effing do. And I would do that. I would do that for a couple hours for sure. Sounds like fun. Who's in it? Anybody else in it on it? Anybody else want to watch a movie with me? Watch my movie with me? That would be very cool. That would be very cool. I think we'll do that. Oracle Jane, thank you. Spread the word. Tell the word. As much as I did my best to change the Libertarian Party, and I think we did some stuff. We did some stuff. We pulled it a little our way. Um, I'll be, yeah, okay. Marshmallow, I read your last comment. Declare war on invasive species. After this, I'll have to. Oh, I thought you were saying you were a invasive species. Oh shit! All right, all right. Well, this has been a swell day. Been a swell time. And Red Will. Yes, I will do my best to defend us all from the evil. I think we all have to help defend ourselves from that evil, and I guess not be evil, and not giving in to evil. But yeah, let's do what we can. And thank you for your service also, Red Will. I knew there was another super chat in there, so and thank you very much. Appreciate that. Jason Mooney. If elected, would I promise to get marijuana off the streets and into the schools? I like it. I like it very much. A little dicey, but yeah, sure, why not for today? Thomas Fugger, Tommy in Medicine Hat, Alberta. I ran for mayor a few years ago, and well, thank you. Wow, Thomas Fugera. That's very cool. If you could send me any links to any media, appreciate that. And thank you. It's always good to be an inspiration, and I'm very proud to have inspired you, young person. And that's, I guess I'm doing something right. Dr. Waterloo asking if we have a Bitcoin wallet address to share for crypto donations. Dr. Waterloo, that's a real good question, isn't it? Sometimes I wonder. We should, by golly. One of these days. One of these days. Okay. Oh, alternate history Presidium. Vermin, where did you buy your boot? I got this particular boot from Tingley Rainwear. Tingley Rainwear. It is an outer boot. It's a boot that you wear on top of your boot. It's pretty neat product, and I highly recommend them. Perfect head size, XX large. Palace Athena, I am. How do I respond to allegations that I do not smoke weed? I will take a drug test. I will totally take a drug test. For Vermin, how do you respond to allegations that my boot has no ponies on it? They're inside. They're not on it. They're inside. Thank you. Hippo Rex, weed strain. I'm not even sure anymore. I like all my weed strains equally. I love them all like they're my children. Yeah. Wow. So I don't know. Hey, Crick Harris, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yay, happy day. Happy days are here again. Ragnar Janice Gold, hail great Sauron. Thank you, very kind. Appreciate that. Mike, fine day, weed day, happy 420. Ram Das, Marcus Brandon, the one Ram Das story I do have is when I met Ram Das one time at a rainbow gathering, and I went up and he said to me, please stop twisting my ear. He said, please stop twisting my ear. Because at that point, Ram Dass, he had his stroke, and he was still pretty paralyzed, and I guess he couldn't, slap my hand away. And so I was twisting his ear because I was doing this little comedy bit, and I had this little foam rubber hammer, and I would, I dinged, there was 3 hippies there. He was one of the hippies, so I was like, ding, ding, donk, ding, ding, donk, ding, ding, donk. And then I tried to, I was tuning him by twisting his ear a little bit. He didn't like it very much. And so he asked me to stop. And I finished the bit. I stopped. But yeah, that's Ram Dass. That's what he told me. It was a very powerful and moving experience. And then when I was when we were doing cleanup after the main gathering had ended and cleanup was occurring. Ram Dass and his several attendants broke down his camp, and they moved all of his. They moved Ram Dass out of the gathering, and then they brought all his stuff out of the gathering. But the one thing that they did not bring out of the gathering was 5 gallons of Ram Dass urine. 5 gallons, 5 1-gallon jug containers full of Ram Dass piss. So, friends, as you can imagine, when you discover that a holy man, or more accurately, a holy man's entourage, because I'm sure Ram Dass would have carried out his own piss if he was able. However, 5 gallons of Ram Dass pee were there, and it presented us with quite a dilemma, quite a series of choices that had to be made. What were we to do with 5 gallons of Ram Dass pee? Now, friends, there is indeed a celebrity urine market that I have heard of, and I don't know if it was a hoax or a prank, but I do remember reading about collectors who collect celebrity urine. And so we were going at it from that direction, that place where, well, maybe we could sell it. Because I know a lot of you people out there would probably want to buy some Ram Dass pee if I had some. Actually, come to think of it, maybe you'd like to buy some Vermin Supreme pee. But anyway, we were, having a little council, because that's how we make decisions at the Rainbow Gatherings. We get a little circle together, and we probably had about 5 or 6 people were there, and we were talking about what to do with the Ram Dass pee. I was trying to advocate that we should try and put it in a little, sell it. I mean, how much you could break it up and you could sell like $20 or $10 for a little vial or something, turned into a little necklace or something. So yes, and then, so I was presenting this, but I had a very sore laryngitis. I had hardly no voice left over from the gathering, from the smoke of the fire and talking all night. And Buffalo John Buffalo showed up. John Buffalo was a big man. He was a big man. He had long red hair and a big red beard. And Big John knew exactly what needed to be done. And Big John approached those 5 gallons, those 5 1-gallon jugs of Ram Dass's piss. And he grabbed one, and he popped the top, and he commenced to pouring it out off the side of the trail. And I, sort of in slow motion, tried to jump in front of him in the pee while yelling, "No!" Well, I did try and shout no, at least. I did not try and get in the way of the pee, tell you the truth. But because I had the laryngitis, I couldn't really scream. And then Buffalo John grabbed the second jug of urine, and he went and he lifted it up high in the air, and he popped the top, and he began to pour Ram Dass's urine by the gallon out onto the ground on the side of the trail. And I said, "No!" And I tried to jump in between. Yeah. Anyway, that's the Ram Dass story that I got. Minor embellishments, but very minor. That was pretty much how it played out. Woo! 4:20, people, and we are into overtime. The show doesn't usually go this long, but we are behind in the super chat department because I only get like half of that, really, and we got bills to pay, so do it to it. Grateful Dead Mouse, you'll have to pop by and play a little putt-putt. We got some seeds. One of my plants last year got knocked up by some other plants, and now we have some seeds. Jai Hi, thank you very much. Appreciate your appreciation. And yeah. That's a great idea. We're gonna do a watch party for sure. Seeds Up story next. Oh, Seeds of Peace. Ah, which story though? So many stories from the Seeds of Peace days. Jessica Sarr, Golden Shower. Yep. Um, Meek. Well, I'll tell you on the side. No, it's Buffalo John. It was not Buffalo Bill. Buffalo John. It was actually John Buffalo. Buffalo is his last name, not his first. All right. Anyway, if once again, of course, if you want to purchase your very own vial of Vermin Supreme urine piss, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, Jack, and more. What do I look like, a stripper to you, Jack? Jack Tinker putting dollars in my G-string, in my panties, which is a little bit what this super chat is like. If you've ever been to a strip club and you've really taken a shine or appreciate the hard work of one of the women showing you their junk or shaking their booty groove thing for you, and you appreciate that, and you tuck your dollar bill, you tuck your five, you tuck your 20s into her garter belt. That's sort of like what we got going here with the super chat. So yeah, I'm like a sex worker, but without the sex, I guess. Not even the dirty talk. A little bit of dirty talk now and again. Metal toilet, flash mob type thing around the DT trials. I hadn't really thought about it. I imagine Matthew Silver and Crackhead Barney will cover that for us. And that cat who set himself on fire and shit. Yeah. Okay. Kevin's not that short. We'll see what we can do on the hamster wheel technology prototypes. Max the Proto John, what's my take on April 26, 1986? Boy, I would need my Wayback Machine for that one. Max the Protogen, be a little more specific. If I suppose I should remember, and we'll feel real stupid once you let me know. But yes, penguins. Penguin Lord putting a message for penguins. Pitching his penguins can save the planet. I agree. Quality testing your plants. Doomy McDoom, how you doing? Thank you very much. Doomy McDoom in the house. Okay. All right. Woo! Well, Oracle Jane, the gatherings have changed. They've changed. They've evolved, and not necessarily in the greatest of ways. Devolved, maybe in some ways. Little rougher. It always used to be rough around the edges, and now those edges have crept into the middle a little bit. I guess that's one way for me to say it. I think that was not a great thing, and I'm already against the sequel. April 26th. April 26th, this year I have a dental appointment, and Chernobyl was, not optimal, to say the least. The Chernobyl is a series on HBO. Interesting. All right, I see my phone is telling me that I am on low battery power. So I'm going to go for a little bit more. And until the batteries go, I guess. That's fair, right? All right. Smoke a little more weed, people. Happy 420. Smoke them if you got them. All right, and I'm gonna go microwave my coffee. I'll be back. I'm gonna rock it. Oh, well, thank you, Oracle Jane. Yeah. No, I did a benefit for the water crew a couple days ago, last Saturday, I guess it was, a week ago, and we raised like $1,300 for water pipe, which is fucking pretty amazing. Message redacted, retracted. Okay, well that's fair, I suppose. Kevin's not that short. How will our dental police stop gingivitis? It's all in my new book, iPony, Blueprint for New America. And I will tell you what, I'm going to go heat my coffee up. I'm going to come back, see if there's any super chats waiting for me. And, oh, where the fuck did that? Huh. Very interesting. Okay. All right. I'll be right back, people. Oh, old man noises. Did you hear those old man noises when Vermin stood up? Oh, yeah. Woo! All right, we're back. Let's see if anybody has super chatted me. Let's see if anybody with spare fucking income loves me. All right. We're back. Me and my fish mateys. That's right. Welcome. This is a fish heads, fish heads, roly-poly, fish heads, fish heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum! Fish heads, roly-poly, fish heads, fish heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum! All right. We're back, and I think that was your 30 seconds of comedy that occasionally you get every few shows, and fuck. Sometimes you get the almost comedy. I think that was pretty fucking close. Hey, look. Anonymity Smith. Thank you very much for another 5 spot. Well, if YouTube keeps half, I've heard it's 50% or 70%. I'm not really sure how much I get to keep. I'll get to the bottom of it, though. I guess last month we took in, I don't know. I'll let you know. I'll give you some accounting. Let's see, by the way, let's see, Anonymity Smith. Well, if the YouTube keeps half, and like I say, I think it's half, it could be only 30%, but still. But thank you very much for doubling your efforts to keep it going here and make it all fair. And thanks for the nostalgia. Remember your mom buying the same coffee cup in the 90s. Yes. Well, the fun thing about this coffee cup is it's from the FTD florist. FTD florist. Back in the day, the only way to send flowers to somebody would be to call up the FTD florist. And that was the major network of florists. I think it still may be. And I've been drinking from this cup for the better part of the series. I mean, I've been doing this show for how many years now? And I've been drinking coffee out of this mug for most of it. Sometimes I switch it up. Sometimes it's too filthy. I mean, seasoned. All right. Oracle Jane. Nice. Abraham and Cheese, if you're there. Yes, I am. Fuck yes. Rat King. Amen. Does the retrospective mean the artist is dead? Not at all. Fuck no. No. It can be. I mean, it can be, but it's not. It's either or. They're alive or dead. You can a retrospective of your career totally while you're alive. Fuck yes. Ha 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 ha. Kevin, not that short. That ha ha ha. Very good one. If you look carefully, if you scroll back on my Facebook cover art pages, if you go back a little while on that album. You will see a very fun cartoon of a rainbow of me fornicating with Randall Terry. It's a cartoon that appeared on a porno site in 2012. It's pretty funny, let me say. Craig Harris. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for always smiling. Thank you for always smiling. I appreciate that. Shannon Tigner, we need a Vermin Supreme in Tennessee. Like I say, TOUR at vermin2024.com. If you are watching this show and want me to come to your town, all you got to do is send me a note. And when I have enough shows lined up in your area, it becomes a thing. So it's like that. If you're a college kid, go to college, go to school. Fuck yeah, you could bring me there. Oh, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. Cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. Do you need a cameo? I used to do cameos all the time. Not so much lately. Don't know why. Maybe it was a fad. I don't know. Maybe I'm a fad. I don't know. Maybe I jumped the shark. Maybe I'm over. I don't know. Yeah, baby. Woo! Freedom. Strange Transmissives. Here's to you. Inspector and Xavier. Am I a fan of Mad Comics? Yes, I am. I grew up on Mad Comics. I cut my teeth on Mad Comics. I subscribed to Mad Comics. What me worry? Damn straight. Hells yeah. Thank you, Zach. Thanks for the love. Appreciate that. But what's love without a super chat? Am I right? Joking. But it is true that you can quantify your love monetarily for me. Many people love me, but how much do you love me? Do you love me $1.99's worth? Do you love me $4.99 worth? Do you love me more? Or, do you just love me normally? That's fine too. Okay. Yay. Mad Comics. Loved them all. Loved them all. Owned a bunch of paper books. They started, putting out their older stuff in a paperback form. Had a whole collection of those. Yes. All right.